are, put up in museums, or Pepsi-Cola company or something like that has, the poles have gone out of the country or to some other place. And in this project, it is done by local people for themselves. To see this kind of a thing being done in a village that had almost lost its culture, and this is really bringing the culture back to a place that originally had good carvers. And it says in the books that some of the poles up in the Nass River were carved by a Kitsumkalum carver, and so there had to be good carvers in this area at one time. And this is kind of bringing back an art that belonged to this area, back to some of the places where it has originally been. And that's what makes it more interesting to me than to be teaching people that they didn't have it in their history to be doing this work. And it's been a pleasure to work with the people in this village. And they were saying everyone is really good-natured, and we enjoyed our working together here. Hey, oh, hey, yeah, hey, hey, oh, hey, hey, oh,
Okay, we're going to put the poles up in their proper positions now. And I'll ask the people on the lines to be very careful. And the chief's words were Hagawals. Take your time.
Since this project started in January in carving the totem poles, I guess the changes started with the carvers themselves, their attitude, their knowledge towards carving and Indian culture. But since that time, from January to now, the awareness of the culture, the desire to know more about our own culture, and the awareness part is more with our people, and the young children especially. Now you see them dancing around in the village. They want to learn how to Indian dance, and we hope that this will be one of the teaching and learning processes that we should be more aware of, that we should take advantage of. There's definite proof that whatever the children see their parents and older people do, they get very interested in it, and they get very curious. And that's what's taking place in this village now.
And you were here to witness it. We are honored.
I think have pride in yourself as an Indian person, whether it's young people or old people is a very important thing. And I know that the totem pole carving and the totem pole raising activities that are taking place now has definitely instilled some pride in the younger people, in the young generation. And I know that they carry themselves a little more upright, and they feel very proud of themselves. They feel very proud of being Tsimshian and Kitsumkalum. And it's the first time a lot of them heard us being called people of the Gilla Qwaa, people of the robin. So they have something to be proud of. And I think when they go back to school again in September, if they go back to the same teachers, the teachers will see a different child coming in through those doors. And we hope that each year we do something here that'll help them grow and grow to be good, strong Indian people and be proud of themselves. I think that's something that had been lost amongst our people over all these years. That's been most damaging, because for maybe a generation or two, people were ashamed of being Indians because of the picture that was painted of what a typical Indian was. It's important that we don't only educate ourselves and our children. It is important for us to educate the non-Indian segment of our society. And I think that's the best, through doing a totem pole raising and having feasts and involving people from the community of Terrace and surrounding areas that are non-Indian people. It's very important that they understand us and why we do the things that we do.
And I'm hoping that people that are watching and that have witnessed this event would understand that meaning and the depth of that meaning, and also to look at themselves and what their contribution should be, not only to their peoples, but to peoples in the world as a community.
You're all welcome to share food with us and to share a moment of joy at the arena. Bring your family and bring your friends. You're all welcome.
And today was very relieving for me, finally having these poles standing. It's been such a long time carving them. I was happy that they're finally up. And it makes me very proud that they're finally standing too.
There's a lot of food in Marley, and help yourself. Ladies are constantly tables and coffee tables, so feel free to just get up and help yourself. And if you could remain in the same seats, we're going to have a program. We're also going to be distributing gifts.
Of course. Especially mine. It's beautiful poles. And I'm glad Caleb has finally got poles anyway. Oh, they look so different from when they're laying down. They're just, they look so huge. They look good.
It was marvelous. I felt like I was flying on moving around and everybody watching, clapping, seeing a lot of people crying at the same time. So I enjoy working on this pole, and it's pretty tremendous.
Okay, today I was nervous watching the poles come up. Had butterflies in my stomach. Oh, I got no words for it. I just feel great now that they're standing.
And the poles today represent that big change. And the future looks that much brighter for our children. So this, you can see examples of the works that were raised today, all the thoughts that went into actually carrying out this task. It was so emotional, and I feel so proud. And I know that what we've done is right, and it's good, and will continue.
My Indian name is Sunat, and it's a story about a big bird that caught a large fish, and he tried to take him out of the water, and he couldn't lift him, so he dragged him on top of the water to the shores. When he got there, he was all soaking wet and tired, and he said, "Sunatlano, Sunatlano," means he's tired. He's saying that he was tired. And right now, that's the way I feel. Today had been such a high for us, for the Kitsumkalum and the people of the Gilla Qwaa, that I'm so proud of our people for what they were able to do, and our carvers, for the beautiful poles that they carved to have us put in front of our village.